What if I told you there was a war that redefined global power, influenced major revolutions, and planted the seeds of modern warfare, yet barely anyone remembers it? No, it's not World War I or II. This is the 7 Years' War. The first truly global conflict and possibly the most important war you've never heard of. Stay with me, because once you know this story, you'll never look at history the same way again. The year is 1756. Tensions are boiling between the world's most powerful empires, Britain, France, Spain, Prussia, Austria, and more. But this isn't just a European squabble. This war would stretch across 5 continents. From muddy battlefields in Europe, to the dense forests of North America, to the steamy coasts of India. This was the first global war. Let's break it down. In Europe, it was a power play. Old enemies, Prussia and Austria, clashed over territory. But the real drama? That was overseas. In North America, the war was called the French and Indian War. British colonists and French forces with Native American allies battled over control of territory. It was brutal, bloody, and full of guerrilla tactics that foreshadowed future wars. In India, the British and French East India Companies went to war, not just with armies but with corporate armies. Yes, corporations had their own militaries and they fought for domination of trade routes, spices, and riches. So, what happened? Britain won. Big time. They gained massive territories, kicked France out of Canada, and laid the foundation for what would become the British Empire. This war supercharged Britain's rise as a global superpower. But victory came at a cost. Britain was broke. To pay off the war debt, they raised taxes on their American colonies. And you know what came next? Yep, the American Revolution. And France? Humiliated and vengeful, they saw their loss as a national embarrassment. Fast forward a few decades, and you get the French Revolution. So while the 7 Years' War might be forgotten, its consequences, they shaped the entire modern world. Empires rose, revolutions ignited, and the rules of war changed forever. All because of a conflict most people never learn about in school. History isn't always about the battles we remember. Sometimes it's about the ones we forget. If you found this fascinating, hit that like button, drop a comment with your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories that history books skipped, because the past is full of surprises, and we're just getting started.